Greetings everyone from St. Vincent. You know, every time we are afforded to visit a place, the Lord always give a striking, testimony or a striking experience that we often look at and say, wow, this had to be the hand of God. In mine, however, is an experience that I would have had Sabbath gone. Now, we visited the Greg Seventh-day Adventist Church, and while we were there, we had the opportunity of taking the service, meaning presenting at the different parts of the service. And I remember after Sabbath school was about to end, the person in charge said that he wants us to take a partner and pray with them. Now, where I was sitting was to the extreme right of the church, and really and truly I could have chosen a partner closest to me. But I heard the Spirit of God said, no, I want you to go pray for the certain lady who is sitting at the middle of the church aisle. And then I said, okay, and I went across and I said, happy Sabbath, can I pray for you? And I outstretched my hands to her, and I realized that she didn't see my hands, that she was just watching straight, and she did say good morning. But then quickly, I understood that she was blind. And then, just chatting with her there, she would have shared some experiences that how she would have gotten blind in the first place, and she would have said that she got a stroke and that damaged the nerves of the eye and caused her to be blind. Now, listening to her experience really brought me to a very sad place. And while she sat there talking, in my mind I was like, Lord, please restore this lady's sight, restore it. And I keep on telling God in my mind while she sat there expounding on her experience. I said, Lord, I have the faith. You said if we have faith as small as a mustard seed, that we will be able to move mountains. And I sat there and I said, Lord, please restore her sight. However, we finished prayer, and I assured her that once she remained faithful to God, that a time is coming where her sight would be restored. Now, deep down in my heart, I said, Lord, I can't wait for the day where you will be using simple instrumentalities as myself and others, where by the power of the Spirit of God, where we can pray for someone and actually see them receive their sight. My heart yearns for that day, that time where we can be so connected to God, just as the disciples, after the Spirit of God would have fallen upon us, and our prayer would be immediately answered because it will be aligned with the will of God. Brethren, our time is quickly coming where these things will be clearly seen by us and be done by God's people. Not a deceptive power, but by God's people. Can't wait for that time.
Sunday's chains our souls to cling. Come out of her.